but you're gonna need wishing items. I wonder if Giovanni's store is open today.
Stylists sell wishing items?
Materials don't just fall from the sky, so we need to make a living. Giovanni sells wish flight paper during the day. It's a type of whim tech. You can usually find him at Great Wish Tree Square.
Winter's winds howled relentlessly until the foretold arrival of a god. Thus, the barren land saw the birth of a Rosa. These, the paper cranes, carried the smallest of wishes.
Nikki, what's wrong?
I'm fine. But the Heart of Infinity, the story was beautiful. Why do I feel this pain, though?
Can I help you, miss? You look upset.
Thank you. I'm fine. I just got a little emotional, for some reason, from that story.
How empathetic. Are you a stylist?
Oh, I am. My name is Nikki, but I just joined the Stylist Guild today.
A new stylist, then. Your intuition is correct. Wishfield's story isn't just about one glorious moment. It includes long periods of darkness. Everything fades with the passing of time. Strife, tears, death. There is beauty. There is also deep sorrow.
Thank you for telling me.
Nikki, you feel any better?
It's all right, Momo. I'm A-okay.
Is this your first time in Flora Wish?
Yes. It's the first time we've been this far from home. There was an incident. Then we ended up here.
Then this wish flight paper is for you.
Huh? For me?
When I spot a new face in Flora Wish, I gift them some wish flight paper. Consider it a blessing, a gift from the Wishing One. He was the first, you know. He created wish flight paper as a boon to all. The ones that I make here, they're just replicas. In order to become paper cranes, they still need whim. Not as magical as the legendary wish flight paper.
But everyone loves them.
Just lucky, I guess. Mr. Gallio.
I'm sorry, Giovanni. I don't need the wish flight paper I ordered earlier. Please, sell it to someone else. I gotta go. See you.
Strange.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. Gallio's been a regular since I started selling wish flight paper. But looks like he's not making wishes today. It's fine, though. You have to be sincere with your wishes, or they won't come true. Looks like you two are itching to get started. Here, take this. Go to the Great Wish Tree. Write down your wish on the paper. It will turn into a paper crane, and then fly away.
is! Look!
I saw. Is it the local wish-making custom?
Here, people believe that by burning their wishes, they can lighten their burdens. People here rely more on their own abilities to achieve their wishes, bringing peace. Also, this way, the Fey Wish Sprites won't take their wishes.
Mr. Giovanni,
Miss Nikki, it's a pleasure to see you again. Here for the Flame Crest Festival?
I wish that was the case, but sadly no. I'm here on behalf of the Stylist Guild, investigating the coma incidents. We captured a key suspect related to the case. However, there's a mastermind behind him. This person, called the Prophet. He mentioned the Flamecrest Festival as well as your name, Giovanni.
Giovanni! You're being targeted!
What? Me? But how come? Does he want to buy some wish flight paper?
You think it'd be as simple as that? Can't you see the danger you're in?
Sorry. I may be a little oblivious. I don't understand. This so-called prophet, why would he be after me? Although, with my connection to the Flamecrest Festival, it could be my Flamecrest Festival contestant's choice.
What is this Flamecrest Festival?
In Stoneville, the Flamecrest Festival is the most celebrated event. People here begin preparing far in advance, and on the big day, they light a massive bonfire at the top of the Flamecrest stone tree. And then, the Flamecrest Festival Styling Contest champion starts the ceremony. This is the burning of all wishes made throughout the year.
Wow, that must be incredible.
So that's what these Flamecrest Festival contestants are?
Yes. For some reason, contestants aren't freely chosen. They're recommended. I happen to have a recommendation spot. Maybe this so-called prophet is after my spot. He could become a contestant and sabotage the contest.
With the blazing flames and the big crowd. If the prophet has plans for the Flamecrest Festival, I can't imagine what kind of chaos he'd cause.
We've got to stop him!
Right now, I'm the only one who hasn't submitted their recommendation. Maybe we could stop any chaos from happening if I nominated someone reliable.
Well, you've got one right here.
Me?
Sure. Nikki'd be the perfect choice. Who would be more reliable than the investigator appointed by the Stylist Guild?
You're right. Well then, Nikki, are you willing to become a contestant?
Agreeing to something like that would feel like a huge weight on my shoulders.
Nikki, we don't really have any better option.
Then I'll do it. This way, we can continue the investigation as contestants.
Yeah. And also, if the prophet doesn't get Giovanni's recommendation spot, he might try to sneak in under a different identity.
Sounds like the person you're looking for is mysterious and hard to trace. Someone like that must be dangerous. Be careful in everything you do. This swim crane is my recommendation voucher. It will guide you to Mr. Spindle. He's the owner of the Stoneville Dye Workshop and oversees the annual Flamecrest Festival. In this village, he's the most respected elder. When he sees this paper crane, he'll know that you're the person I recommended. He'll tell you how to become an official Flamecrest Festival contestant.
That old crank has me working 3 jobs. Who sent you? Did Giovanni put you up to this? I've been at this a while. I know exactly why people come here, and what they're after.
I'm responsible for certifying Flamecrest Festival contestants. Here I have Nikki, aspiring contestant in this year 1002 AW, recommended by Giovanni, respected Wish Flight paper designer. Are you ready for the theme?
I'll go. Halt! Who are you?
Me? I'm the one who's going to take it.
Commander Theo!
Nikki, here we are again.
Giovanni?
Those wounds. On Flora and the captain of the Paladins. Those were caused by paper cranes. The wish flight paper?
That's right. It was me. You're very clever. Truly worthy of its attention. What's this? The Orium vase already? I see now. I see now. It appears fond of you. More than I expected. Nikki.
What does the Orium vase have to do with me?
The Wishing One has always been a master of trickery. If the wish is destined to come true, you will come to know the whole truth.
The truth? The truth I know is it should never be taken by you!
Nikki!
Quick wish bottle? You were the mastermind behind the coma cases.
The mastermind? I'm not that capable. The secret of the Quick Wish bottle lies within this dark whim. When people experience the illusion of wishes coming true, but then have to face cold, harsh reality, their despair flourishes.
You have no right to manipulate people's wishes.
How naive. This is the marvelous Desperation Orb. Compared to the Wishing Orb the Fey-Wish sprites rely on, isn't it more serene, tranquil, enchanting? Despair. It frees people from the pain of chasing wishes, and so removes struggle and strife from their lives. Compared side by side with the Orium vase, which causes turmoil and unrest in the world so long as it exists, the Desperation Orb feels like salvation. Look around you. The so-called descendants of the Wishing One. The Fey-Wish sprites. Nothing but slaves to wishes. And the PCs. Merely puppets of wishes. Forever fighting and twisting the truth. What purpose do they actually serve?
And you? Aren't you a desperate vassal?
Is that so? When people were struggling, where were they? When the light was stolen, where were they then? The golden gleam of hope, or delusion's silver sheen, I desire neither. I long for the black of eternal sleep. The prophet will make one final prophecy. Come to the Wishing Woods. All will be answered. All will be given. All will be revealed.
We fell for Giovanni's trap. He was the wish collector in Stoneville 15 years ago. One day, he and around 10 other stylists suddenly disappeared. We all thought they were goners. It's shocking. 15 years, and suddenly he's back. Now the rumors about 2 wish collectors make sense.
But why would he take the Orium vase? And why take it to the Wishing Woods?
Maybe he's collaborating with the Feywish sprites. This could all be a Feywish sprite plot. Everyone, we need to regroup quickly and prepare to recover the Orium vase.
Exactly. Speaking of, I overheard someone in the volunteer corps mention the one who took the Orium vase was Giovanni. Him? He's the prophet you've been tracking?
Yes. We also didn't expect it would be him. Then again, he did intentionally leak the clue about the Flamecrest Festival to us. After that, he recommended me as a Flamecrest Festival participant, which alerted me to the Wish Collector's plight. Then, he injured the train conductor and lured that monster to the Stone Crown. Although we managed to get to the Orium vase before him, he'd been lurking in the dark all along. He struck and took the vase, right when our guard was down.
This plan is so complicated. If anything goes wrong, it could all fail.
His plans only work if he truly possesses the gift of prophecy.
However, when he did get the Orium vase, he looked surprised. It was as if something didn't go to plan.
I wonder what happened to Giovanni over these 15 years. Before he disappeared, at least, he showed no signs of seeing the future. He was only 15 when he became a wish collector. Everyone loved him. I remember he was a very sweet child. He was smart, lively, and from a family of stylists. His only hobby was tinkering with new whim tech alongside his stylist friends. Nobody could have imagined what would happen next. The missing stylists. It was a big deal when those stylists disappeared. These past 15 years, not a single trace has been found. Countless parents, children, and friends have been left heartbroken. When he disappeared, Giovanni's grandfather passed soon after.
For many people from back then, this must be a very painful memory.
It is. But there was nothing they could do. Among the stylists who disappeared, there was even a highly respected sovereign. If it could happen to a sovereign...
A sovereign? Maybe we can learn more about what happened back then. Hopefully, we can uncover clues relevant to Giovanni.
Nikki, you're back. How was the investigation in Stoneville? Giovanni? Giovanni is... he's the prophet? And he stole the Orium vase? It's not just a legend, it really exists. But what is he planning? The Desperation Orb, the Quick Wish Bottle, how are they connected to the Feywish sprites?
Giovanni said the Wishing Woods hold all the answers. To uncover the truth, we might need to go there.
Things are getting so complicated. 15 years ago, Wishfield's Sovereign of Elegant disappeared while investigating a missing stylist. We all thought this case would remain unsolved. But now, 15 years later, Giovanni reappears and is tied to the coma incidents.
His reappearance is a major breakthrough. If we follow this lead, maybe we can uncover the truth behind these cases.
How could this happen? The Quick Wish Bottle. Mercy.
Do you know Giovanni?
Strange name. Doesn't ring a bell.
A tall man with gray hair, about 30 years old.
He makes wish flight paper and surrounds himself with paper cranes.
You're saying
You mean Griffith?
Hey, what Dominic's saying is they sound similar. Griffith has talked about making paper cranes. He said they could fly.
Was he imprisoned here too?
Yes. He was in the next cell over. But a few months ago, Avicenna started taking him out for private talks. Then one day, he never came back. I don't know where he went. That's all I know.
I see. The Feywish Sprite's secrets are deeper and more complex than we thought.
If I can help at all, let me know. Because this place, I'm over it.
Have you seen Giovanni? He's a tall stylist, about 30 with gray hair.
Do you mean a human from Stoneville?
Yes, 15 years ago, he was the wish collector there.
You mean Griffith? So he's still alive after all. He really is a tough kid.
Do you know him well?
Sort of. Back then, when we got captured, he was just a kid. Only about 15 years old. He kept crying, wanting to go back home to take care of his sick grandfather. But crying and pleading don't work here. I felt sorry for the kid, so I looked out for him. I was trying to save him, but he always wanted to escape. Maybe even to get revenge. I think he gave up eventually. As he grew up, he became quiet. Here, it's impossible to keep your spirits up. He stopped talking to me. And then somehow he got involved with Avicenna. After being taken out last time, I never saw him again.
Could Giovanni and Avicenna have made some kind of deal?
Nikki, Momo, did you find anything?
The Paladins. They're keeping human stylists imprisoned and are forcing them to make quick wish bottles.
What? Why are they doing this?
At first, they wanted to recreate the Orium vase. I suspect Giovanni made some kind of deal with Avicenna, and now he's spreading quick wish bottles around.
The Paladin captain was in the abandoned district before. Maybe it's connected to Giovanni.
Possibly. But why would Giovanni agree to this? What do they hope to achieve by distributing quick wish bottles? Why are they collecting desperation orbs? So many questions.
Giovanni? Avicenna's secret mission? Was you? Giovanni?
Aren't you working with the Paladins? Why are you like this?
Just a temporary alliance. After discovering my betrayal, they imprisoned me here. They also took the Orium vase.
So, that's why Avicenna was after you in the abandoned district. Why did you betray them? And why lead us to the Wishing Woods?
Because there's something only you can do.
Me?
Yes. The Orium vase chose you. It believes you will have the power to defeat Chigda, the Wishmaster.
But why Nikki? And did you use the Orium vase?
I used it. But that was in the other timeline.
The other timeline?
It started with Chigda, the Wishmaster. The Wishmaster, Chigda, became something more than a mortal soul. To cure his desperation syndrome, he made a deal with the dark. It bound him together with the vines, granting eternal life. In return, he will continue to feed on desperation, becoming the desperate vines. But he wasn't satisfied and hatched an insane plan. Replicating the Orium vase, taking the divine power for himself. For this, he destroyed my life, my wishes. He left me only despair and hatred. For revenge, I pretended to submit. I helped them spread the Quick Wish bottles, found a chance to escape the Wishing Woods, and retrieved the Orium vase. I made a wish. I wished for the power to defeat Chigda. Then, time reversed. I was sent back to the moment I first started spreading Quick Wish bottles. But it seemed the Wishing One was mocking me. Nothing really changed. Until you appeared. A girl from another world who's never appeared in another timeline. Asking me for wish flight paper.
So you, as the prophet, led us to uncover the truth. But why? Why set obstacles for us?
Yeah! And was it you? Did you leave that boulder to us?
Yes, I did. I had to be sure that you were chosen by the Orium vase and had the power to defeat Chigda. You did not disappoint.
But you put us in a lot of danger. One mistake, and we'd be done for.
If you couldn't pass those tests, there'd be no way you could defeat Chigda.
Giovanni, your plan to lead us to the truth really wasn't the nicest.
Sorry. It was the only way I saw. I had to be careful. Chigda's power is growing stronger. He's hiding in the canopy of the Grand Milliwish tree, devouring desperation orbs. It's why vine mutations are rampant, and even the Erosit have stopped blooming.
If this keeps up, the baby Feywish sprites won't awaken.
Yes. And without the ceremony, there's no sparkling pollen. Only when it is filled with sparkling pollen can the Orium vase fulfill wishes. Sadly, when time reverses, the pollen doesn't follow. Divine items transcend fate.
So that's why you were so surprised to find the Orium vase empty.
Wait, I've got an idea. If a blooming Orosa can awaken the coma victims, then an outfit made from it should have that power too.
And then, we could use it to wake everyone. But first, we need to defeat Chigda and put the desperate vines right again.
Is it possible? Can we really defeat Chigda alone?
Perhaps you can learn from the past.
The past?
I learned everything about the desperate vines. During the Age of Divinity, the Sacred Knight managed to defeat them, returning them to normal. How she managed to do it is unclear. But the Swordsmith ruins, where she was last seen, may hold the answers. Unfortunately, the ruins have been sealed, and the key is long lost.
The Swordsmith ruins? Uncle Barbarata once gave me a box, and it had a key inside. It was a gift from the Sacred Knight to my grandfather. He was worried that the Paladins might take it, so he told me to hide it. I stashed it near the Swordsmith ruins.
That's it. That must be the key.
I'll go get it now.
Your luck is remarkable.
We're always lucky, but that's got nothing to do with the Orium vase.
Maybe. However, Your fate's wild cards. Maybe some unusual luck is part of it. Hopefully, it's all good luck.
This is...
A paper crane from the wish flight paper. Unlike the first time, this time, it's my best wishes.
Thank you. I think I've got the inspiration for another piece of the wishful...